Well, the project started 10 years ago. We were just kids trying to play guitars. But really in earnest, the current lineup started by the end of 2011. So really, the current sound has been around for more like 3 or 4 years.
I think it started more psychedelic, like 60s experimental stuff, alternative stuff. The sound right now is like really early rock and roll, like 60s, 50s, but with a touch of punk.
Our sound is basically rock and roll, garage, a little bit of indie, whatever that means, a little bit of Britpop, that kind of thing. We have a little bit of influence from the garage revival bands like The Strokes, The Libertines. We also have influences that go a little bit back, like Nirvana, Foo Fighters. And then we have some influences from way back, the British Invasion, the Beatles, Roy Orbison, early rock and roll. We were all born in Juarez. A couple of us now live here in El Paso. The whole vibe of the city, the streets, everything influences you, even if you don't address it directly in your songs. It's all a big influence. And now that we're based from El Paso, that's also being an influence. For us, El Paso is still sort of a new scene, so there's still a lot that we haven't done. We just did Neon Desert for the first time. We did the Sunset Heights block party for the first time. So there's still a lot to explore in El Paso. We're currently signed with Electric Social, which is an independent label based here in El Paso. We've been signed with them for about a year, and they've been huge help in getting us out there here in El Paso and getting us known. All of our material so far has been recorded in a studio called Rockstar Studios, which is in Juarez, and the production has been by Hector Rodriguez. And then the mastering we've done in Sonic Ranch with this fella called Marco Ramirez, who is just awesome at what he does, and he's given it the final push for it to sound as good as it can sound. Our debut was an EP that we released late 2012, and then all through 2013 we worked on the full-length album, which we released last year. That's the self-titled LP that we have. And what we're currently doing, we're working on new songs, but in the meantime we're releasing a special edition 7-inch vinyl of the song Don't Forget About Me, which is something that's pretty cool. Everybody knows that vinyl is doing a big comeback, but it's not very easy to do as a local band. So we're very excited to have our first vinyl release. And if all goes well, when we release the next full-length album, we'll do that in vinyl as well. Right now we're focusing on the new material, but as soon as that's out, we definitely want to travel a lot more. We want to visit cities in all of the southern states and then start going even further north and further south and do Mexico City, do a whole bunch of cities. So yeah, definitely we want to tour next year. Well, what we aim for is for people to, more than anything else, have fun, enjoy themselves, have a good time. And then if you read into the lyrics and you can relate to whatever we're trying to say, then that's a huge plus.
Well, I hope they enjoy and they headbang and they have a great time and rock out with us, because finally that's what we want. Seeing the people just jumping and laughing and just getting excited after the show, that's really gratifying. I think that's one of the main reasons I do this.